Hey guys, it's Dr. Zach, your Roseville Chiropractor, and I'm here today to talk about core stability. Core stability is so important for everyone to do. It allows us to strengthen the muscles in our core, or the muscles that stabilize our shoulders, the muscles stabilize our spine, the muscles stabilize our hips, and allows us to get out of pain quicker and get back to doing the things that we love. It also allows us to be less prone to getting injuries in the future. There's lots of core stabilization exercises that you can do. Today I'm going to show a couple things that you can do to get you ready for these core stabilization exercises and get you in the right position for your work, the right position when you're driving the car, the right position while you're at home. Today the things we're going to go over are neutral pelvis, then we're going to go over abdominal breathing or diaphragm breathing, and then we'll go over abdominal bracing. Hope you enjoy the video and make sure you subscribe to watch for more videos. Thank you. Alright, the first step we're going to show today is called neutral pelvis. Neutral pelvis is basically where the pelvis does not have any tilt into it. It's perfectly in neutral. This is the optimum position where your pelvis should be. It causes the least amount of stress along the muscles that surround the pelvis and the spine and also in the hip. I'm going to demonstrate what this looks like with the spine model right here. So right here, this is where a pelvis should look like normally. The ASIS bone right here is lined up to the pubic bone right here. This is one straight line. Now we tilt the pelvis forward. That causes increased lordosis of the lumbar spine right here, which also causes increased tightness of the low back muscles and also causes weakness of the abs right here, and also weakness of the glutes. Now we tilt it backwards, you can tell the spine is straightening out, so there's decreased lordosis of low back, which causes weakness of the low back muscles and tightness in the abs and also tightness in the glutes. That's not good. So we want to get in this right position right here. Now the way you can do this in a couple different positions. You can either do this standing, laying down your back. You can also do it sitting. I'm going to show standing right here. That way it's just the easiest to see. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your hands on your hips like this. And you're going to try to go through these kind of different ranges of motion. So you're going to do anterior pelvic tilt. Basically you're going to stick your butt out and then increase the low back curvature, or lordosis in your low back. So this causes a lot of stress in the low back muscles, so I can definitely feel doing that. And you can see my hips are hippos are a lot more forward than down here. And then you can also do posterior pelvic tilt. That causes you to tighten your butt muscles up and kind of push your hips forward. And I definitely feel the tightness in my glutes right here and feel a lot of tightness in my abs right here. And my low back is definitely not contracted at all. And so basically what you want to do, you want to go through these extreme ranges of motion to the anterior and pelvic. And you want to find where exactly that pelvis just feels like it's neutral right here. So I kind of go through that and I feel like right there, that's where it's neutral. And I can tell this by feeling my ASI bone and kind of feeling my pubic and making sure they line up correctly. And I feel like they line up pretty good. So that's the first step we should take before you do any of these core stabilization exercises. Make sure you have a neutral pelvis in the position that you're going to be in. Alright, the second step we're going to show today is called abdominal breathing or diaphragm breathing. This is basically when you're using your abs or your diaphragm to breathe rather than using your chest to breathe. I'm going to demonstrate this laying down your back because I think this is the easiest position for you to understand how this works and what you should be feeling with that. Right now we're going to show the abdominal breathing or diaphragm breathing technique. So what you do is put one of your hands on your belly, right above the belly button, and your other hand on the chest. And so what you're going to do, you're going to focus on raising your belly up when you breathe in. So and then you want your belly to go down when you breathe out. Just breathe in and breathe out. And during this time, you don't want your hand on your chest to raise up at all. So that would be chest breathing, and that uses more muscles up here. We want to focus on keeping a tight core with all of this. So just breathe in and breathe out. And once you're doing a good job at this, it's also a good idea to, instead of putting the hand on the chest and the hand on the belly, you can also put your hands around your belly right here, around your diaphragm. That way when you breathe in, you can also feel the sides expand out. And when you breathe out, you kind of feel the sides compress in. And that's a good thing to do because you want not just belly breathing, you want the whole core expanding when you breathe in and the whole core compressing in when you breathe out. And that's what you want to do with abdominal breathing. And that'll help you focus on more using the diaphragm rather than using the chest while you're breathing, and just help you have a tighter core and more stability in your core while you're doing that. Alright, this is the third or last step that we're going to show today. This is called abdominal bracing. And this is a little bit easier to grasp for me at least. I think it'll be easy to grasp for you. Basically what you're doing for this exercise is you're just going to brace your abs, or you're kind of contract them, make sure that they're kind of firing. So I'll kind of demonstrate this standing up, that way you can kind of see what's going on with that. And you kind of feel it on yourself too. So what I do is when you kind of suck in your abs and kind of like you're showing off your six pack. Even if you don't have one, that's alright. I don't have one either. If you want to show it off and like get them all contracted and make sure they're nice and firm and tight, and when you press them, you're feeling that hard muscle. So once you go from that to 100%, you want to go about half of that. So you're kind of feeling them. There's a little bit of give, a little squishy like mine. That's alright. You're still doing a little bit of it. And you want you to do about half that intensity. So you're going about 25% of the intensity. So there's a little bit of give, but you're still a little bit contracted, making sure that your core is stable. Now if you do that with your exercises, if you do all these steps, neutral pelvis, the abdominal breathing, and the abdominal bracing, it's going to help you with your core stabilization exercises. So you can get you in the best position, that way your core is nice and stable, and that way your back is feeling good, your hips are feeling good, your shoulders, and make sure that you're just feeling good all together and get you out of that injury that you're having. Stay tuned for more videos. We're going to show lots of more videos, and subscribe to our channel, that way you don't want to miss them.